All right, Shalom. We the brothers from the GMS Louisiana Saints coming back at you with another Shabbat lesson. Prior to getting started, as we always do, we like to give infinite honors and prayers to Yahweh. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and salutation to the items that's pushing the truth and sincerity. And Lord willing, this video be edifying first and foremost to the whole elect, then to those that cleave to the body. And in today's lesson, we want to get into our plan B is our plan A. All right. We don't have a contingency plan. Well, we're not supposed to. All right. We're not supposed to have a fail safe. All right. We don't put anything on a backbone. The truth is at the forefront of our lives. All right. This is what we depend on. This is what we respect. And this is where our life is on support at. All right. The moment we look back off this and leave this, all right, we leave life support, man. All right. We're going to be on life support, needing what? Oxygen and help from the world. Our oxygen and help come from Yahweh Shai, man. All right. And we have made a commitment. And where a commitment is at, there's a certain level of trust that the Lord have given us. All right. That if we intend to make it to salvation, all right, in the chariots and immortality and everlasting life, all right, we can't default on that commitment, man. We have thrown all our eggs in one basket, man. All right. We don't have no other route. We don't have a plan B, a plan C, a plan D. All right. All those plans is plan A. If plan A don't work, we out of here, man. All right. And that's why we don't horse play around with the truth, man. All right. We understand what we got, that it's not given to many. We understand the world to come is for few. All right. So we have made our decision in life. Well, look, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna forsake this, we're gonna forsake that, and we're gonna go after that, which the Lord have put in front of us. And it's not like we had a choice anyways. All right. The Lord made us choose the only thing we could choose, and it was the truth. All right. So once we surrender to this and commit and dedicate ourselves, there's no looking back, man. All right. Give me that first precept, Agim.
This is Psalms 119 and 57. It says, "Thou art my portion, O Lord Yahweh. I have said that I would keep thy words."
Read it again, brother.
This is Psalms 119 and 57. "Thou art my portion, O Lord Yahweh. I have said that I would keep thy words."
Right. So we made a covenant with the Most High, according to Psalms 50 and 5. All right. Those that made a covenant with the Lord by sacrifice, which his covenant was us, that we would trust and keep in his word, man. All right. So once you made a commitment to this, you can't look back, man. All right. It ain't no coming in this. All right. Feeling this thing, hearing this thing, becoming this thing, walking this thing, teaching this thing, preaching this thing, living this thing, praying this thing. All right. And then say, well, you know what? Hold on a second. It's something else I got to do. It's something else I need to accomplish. All right. It's another goal. I need a vacation I need to get on. No, man. All right. This is it. All right. It says, I have said that I will keep thy words, man. All right. The Lord expects us on our end to fulfill the covenant just as much as he's giving it to us. Jake wants the covenant, all right, but don't want to fulfill his part. You know what? I'm going to do whatever I won't do, and then the Lord will give me the covenant anyways. It don't work like that, man. All right? The Lord said, keep my words. Hold that fast till I come, man. All right? You can't give yourself over to anything else, man, and then be like, oh, yeah, I got to go back to the truth, man. I forgot about this. Oh, I put it on the back burner. It don't work like that, man. All right. Your future have already been decided for you anyways. As I always bring out, a man make his destiny by the same road he took to avoid it, man. All right. You're not getting around that. You see?
Got a quick one for you.
You got it, brother.
Just to back up what you just said, this Revelation 3, verse 11, this in red letters, Yahweh says, behold, I come quickly, hold that fast which thou hast, that no man take thy crown.
That's right. You got it. Speak on it.
Yeah, so basically, man, what we have is this truth. We have the name of the Lord. We have the prophecies. You're supposed to hold fast. Fast means like tight. Hold on tight to it. You're not supposed to just, you have the truth, and then, okay, I learned the precepts. I know the breakdowns. I can go into this book and that book, so I'm good now. I can go back to the world. You're not supposed to treat the truth like that. You're supposed to hold fast to it. You got it?
Yeah.
I got it.
Come on. You got it.
This is the book of Sirach 33:19, and it goes on to say, give not thy son, thy wife, thy brother, thy friend power over thee while thou livest. Give not thy goods, and this is the main goods that we have, this truth, to another, lest it repent thee and thou treat for the same again.
Right. So you're gonna be looking for the thing that you gave away. You're gonna be trying to recoup, all right, somebody that power, man. All right. Once the power of the Spirit of the Lord have been given to you, there's no way once you have forsaken it to get it back, man. And trust me, the Lord watch everything we do closely, all the decisions we make. All right. The Lord try our reins of our heart, man. The Lord will stick something out there to see if you will forsake him. Just a little bit, just a tad bit. But it's scriptures for that to show that once you just tangle a little bit or give any of that power up, this is a power. This is a virtue. The Lord say, if you think on any virtues, think upon these, man. All right, get that armor wide. And give me Hebrews 6:4, Bayan. Start at 4. Hebrews 6, verse 4. Keep that Sirach on deck. Sirach 2.
God, I got you.
See, it's a virtue of power the way we think. Like the elder brought out, give not thy power over to any. And one would say, well, what that mean? Just, don't give all my put all my strength over here. Ultimately, the power that we have is the power and the energy of Yahweh Shai. So we have a different energy, a different circuit that's going through us, man. All right. Our power is not just strength. All right. It's the spirit. It's different. All right. So we can't give our power over to our children. Just give everything to our women. We got to do that to the Lord, man. We got to know when we get that power over, we forsake the Lord because we have been called of the Lord, man. All right. Give me that Hebrews. Yeah, one of the brothers. You got that on that precept I asked you about, Amawai?
This Philippians chapter 4, verse 8. I'll start at 7. Point is in 8. It says, and the peace of the Most High, which passeth all understanding, shall keep your hearts and minds through Hamashiach Yahushai.
Mm-hmm.
Finally, brethren, whatsoever things are true, whatsoever things are honest, whatsoever things are just, whatsoever things are pure, whatsoever things are lovely, whatsoever things are of good report, if there be any virtue and if there be any praise, think on these things.
Yeah, and going that word virtue, all right, if there be any virtue, we got to always think on these things, the honest, the pure things, man. All right, the things that the Lord have given us, all right, to please him. All right, we have proven our soul. The Lord has proven our souls through the Spirit, and we got to know, we got to prove our own souls and know what is evil for it and give not that unto it, man. All right, you got to know the things that we may want is contrary to the things we need, man. All right, because again, Jake, the plan is, I guarantee you, Jake plan B, C, D is just something Jake won't. It ain't something Jake need. It's something they want, man. All right. And what it do, it cause your desire or your fire that you had with the Lord to what? Dwindle out, man. You all leave, your peace of mind. All right. Your sense on things leave. All right. You start to become dormant, man. All right. When you decide to take another route from his truth, man. Because anything outside of this, it really don't fit us no more. To be honest with you, we just don't fit it. It don't fit us. You know, let's start that change, man. Go ahead, brother.
Yeah, to back up what you just said, you said when Jake started putting the truth on the back burner, he's going for what he wants instead of what we need. Ultimately, we need the kingdom. We need America to be destroyed. We need the heathen to go into slavery. We need these prophecies to come to pass. Anything other than that is vanity, and it's just something you want. It's something your flesh wants, really, because your spirit wants the kingdom too. But it's the flesh that's like, I got to get this job. I got to get this deal with this woman. I got to do this. That's your flesh. That's all it is.
Yeah,
just that word virtue.
You use the truth as a fail safe. Go ahead, Yakina.
This is Matthew 7:13. It says, enter ye in at the straight gate, for wide is the gate, broad is the way that leadeth to destruction, and many there be which go in therein. It's messed up right there. Because straight is the gate, and narrow is the way which leadeth unto life. Few there be find it.
You got it.
You run into you. There's only one way to come. This is like a golden rule of the truth, man. You only can come one way. You can't sit there and make your own path and veer off the road and doing other shit. Being distracted by other things. Then that's when you start to run into trouble.
Yeah.
Right. Then even those demons, all right, them different spirits. Oh, we got him. All right, we got him. You compromise, man. And like I said, over the years, I have seen many men compromise. All right, over different various things. Number one, like Apostle Tahar said back in 2007, number one being that woman. All right, that woman got a power and hold over a lot of men. All right, but go ahead, Doc.
That's right. In Proverbs 19:21, it says, there are many devices in a man's heart. Nevertheless, the counsel of the Lord, that shall stand. So those like he's, huh?
I had that too, bro.
Where you had that? Come. It says the desire of man is in his kindness. See, desires, pleasures, you know, these different things. Man, I was talking about it, man. There's really no seeking the pleasures in the grave, man. So the things that we want, really, the world is the pit. All right, it's the grave. So really, what you going back to, you tampering with debt now. You playing with debt, because if the world only carried debt, it's like what you want to desire is behind you. It's like, okay, I got the truth. Why jump in alligator infested waters, all right, or snake infested waters when you read the sign and you be like, oh, I serve the Lord. The Lord is with me. What are you doing, man? All right, like. We got to know, going back, looking back, reaching back, all right? All these things, trying to be back, all right? We can't put aside or put the truth on hold. Everything got to be on hold for the truth, man. All right? This truth can't be a fail-safe for you, all right? It can't be, if this don't work out, I'll just come back, all right? That ain't the way this work with the Lord. Technically, you leave the truth because of that. Give me that word power and then bring out that Hebrews 6. Jake, you have left the truth. If you have put aside or pushed aside the truth, you technically left the truth. Because if you had a job and you say, well, look, case in point, you know how we go fellowship with brothers. We tell a job, well, look, I ain't putting in no vacation. I'm not calling off. All right, I'll be back. All right, I'm gonna go by the brothers for a week and I'll come back when No, you abandon a job. It's called abandonment. All right. When you abandon something, you leave it and be like, well, you notice what it worked, the worth of it, and then be like, oh, I'm gonna come back. I just left because I didn't realize, all right, well, you know, what this do for me, you know, what this you know, ultimately what this gonna end up being for me. Right? Jake come back once Jake try the truth as a fail safe. All right, like it don't work like that. But go ahead, brother.
I got one too for you. Nerd.
You got it, bro.
Yeah, this is Revelation 3:15. It says, I know thy works, thou art neither cold nor hot. I would that thou wouldest cold or hot. So because thou art lukewarm and neither cold nor hot, I will spew thee out of my mouth.
Yeah. So the Lord say, look, if you gonna be cold, I would rather you not be none of them, because you really can't. Again, we never got it up, but you really can't be in the middle with the Lord. You either one or the other. All right. Really, technically, you're cold. All right. You want to, you trying to hang around. You're trying to hang around, keep the spirit, you know, be like, oh, I got the brothers, you know, I know they solid, so I ain't gotta think about them. I ain't gotta move with them. No, you gotta be with the brothers, man. All right. That's what the Lord gave them to you for. You can't decide to be like, okay, Sunday, I'm gonna be on fire for the lesson. Monday, I'm gonna be out of sight, out of mind. All right, I'm not gonna contact, I ain't gonna communicate. No, man, you gotta do all the fruits of the spirit, man. All right. Will you be the best at it? You know, it lies to be seen, but nevertheless, man, do all the things that completes the spirit. Go ahead, Doc.
Yeah, go ahead, bro.
Huh? You want to say something?
Nah, go ahead.
Yeah. You can't be lukewarm with the Lord. He gonna spew you out. At the end of the day, the Lord, like, you gotta have your mind made up. You can't be double-minded. All right. You gotta have a forward mind, man. All right. A fixed, established mind, as it says in Psalms 112. Fix and establish serving the Lord, man. All right. We don't get around that. Go ahead, brother.
Just that word. It says, if there be any virtue and if there be any praise, think on these things. And that word virtue is Strong's G703, arete. It says manliness, i.e. excellence, virtue, a virtuous course of thought, feeling, and action. Yeah, manliness, man. Your valor. That word virtue, like the root word is vir, which goes into virility, like just manliness. That's what this truth gives you. And so when you turn on the truth, you really turning on manhood. This is the only manhood in Babylon. You basically, if you're not in the truth, you simping, you cucking, you doing something perverse, you worshiping the woman, you worshiping the idol, you liable to do anything on Bourbon Street. It's just a slippery slope, man. Once you turn your back on the truth.
That's why we say when you don't serve the Lord, we just by default count you to be unmanly. You'll do homosexual shit. You'll do all kind of things, man. Because your manliness is gone. Your gird about is gone. All right. Your power. That's your strength. Go ahead, brother.
Yeah, if a man breaks a vow with another man, he's looked at as being less of a man. How much more if you break a vow with the Most High?
Yeah.
You vow to serve the Lord, you vow to put your life on the line for the truth, then you go back into the world because of some fleshly thing. You're not a man at that point.
Yeah. You go back. Put them back. Go ahead, you got it, bro.
Yeah, I got some, just backing up, going to that vow. It's Ecclesiastes 5, verse 5. Better is it that thou shouldst not vow than that thou shouldst vow and not pay. Suffer not thy mouth to cause thy flesh to sin, neither say thou before the angel that it was an error, wherefore should the Most High be angry at thy voice and destroy the works of thy hands? ?
You got it.
Hey, yeah, just backing you up, going to that vow. Like, you're not supposed to vow to the Lord, then not keep that vow. You're supposed to remain in that vow. We in the state, and that's it. All right? Unless there's going to be blood on your hands, man.
Read verse 4, Bible Kushah.
Slaga, I forgot verse 4. It's Ecclesiastes 5, verse 4. When thou vows a vow unto the Most High, defer not to pay it, for he had no pleasure in fools. Pay that which thou hast vowed.
Yeah, he demand that. Yes. He said that in manliness, that's the law of virtue. All right. The law of virtue is straight manliness. Gird up thy loins. He's a God of war. All right. All the things circumvent the Lord, it tends to manliness, man. All right. Why you think the Lord tell his servants to be manly? Because obviously he's a man. All right. He is the man, the ultimate man. All right. So again, if you promise, and we have made vows to the Lord, all right, by being called, all right. When the Lord called you, that was a vow. You don't have a choice to make. All right. Now it's whether the Lord make you defer on that vow or not. You just give it all you got, man. All right. They got niggas in the world giving it all they got to things, man. And ain't deferring on it. They giving it everything they got. They're not deferring on it. All right. They're gonna die trying at it. All right. So we feel the same way. We're gonna die trying to serve the Lord. If it works out right, we gonna live serving him, man. All right. If we don't die serving the Lord, then we gonna live forever serving him. And even if we do die, right? Because again, that's our contingency plan, which our contingency plan, again, we don't have a contingency plan. We just got the plan A. We gonna die whether we live or we die. We are the Lord's, like Paul said, Corinthians. It don't matter. Like that's what we have dedicated our lives toward. You got it, Bayan.
Backing you up what you just said too. This is our Revelations 2:10. Fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison, that ye may be tried. But this is the point. And ye shall have tribulation 10 days. Be thou faithful unto death. Like it's no plan B. It's no plan B with that. That faithful to death, that's plan A. We're going to be faithful and we're going to ride to the end till death. And what's going to come after. And I will give thee a crown of life. So again, it's no plan B in this thing. We know that we riding, till the wheels fall off of this thing right here, because we know what's promised at the end of this.
That's right. But technically, we don't have a plan. We have a promise.
Come on.
Your plans get detoured. They get rerouted. You blow out your knee going to the NFL or something. That's a plan. We got a promise, man. We got a covenant to enter into. We good. All right. That's different. See, that payoff different. That retirement plan or whatever whatnot, that's completely different. All right. A plan is different than a promise, man. All right. Give me
I still got the Hebrews for you.
Bring it out. You can bring it out.
This Hebrews 6:4. For it is impossible for those who were once enlightened and have tasted of the heavenly gift and were made partakers of the Holy Spirit.
Keep going.
And have tasted the good word of the Most High and the powers of the word of the world to come.
Go ahead.
If they shall fall away, to renew them again unto their repentance, seeing they crucify to themselves the Son of God afresh and put him to an open shame.
Right. So it's impossible for you to be once enlightened and have tasted this heavenly gift and were made partakers of the Rakagwadash. All right. You tasted this good word and the powers of the world to come. If you shall fall away, to renew them again in repentance, man. You fall away, and we got to be real careful, man, on how we go about making our decisions, man. All right, because what a decision may be to you, the Lord may really be pissed off with that, man. All right, like we don't know, like you say, it might be okay to you or seem, there's a way that seem it right to a man, but the way the end of is the ways of that. Things might be, I got a little wiggle room with this, which the Lord may let you make it, but a great judgment may be gonna come on you, man. All right. So you got to understand what you're playing with. All right. The Lord don't play around. Okay. He don't fuck around. So that's just like your wife tell you, look, I'ma just leave you for a little while. I won't see what else they got to offer me out. What the fuck? Picture a woman tell you today, oh yeah, I just need a month. I just want to see what the world have to offer me. What that's supposed to mean? I'll be back, dude. I'm coming back to you. The Lord got a problem with that. All right. The Lord have a problem with you putting his word or casting his word behind him. The Lord don't play with that. All right. As we read in Psalms, opened up in Psalms, it was like, look, I have said that I will keep thy word, man. So the Lord have somewhat with thee. Y'all give me Revelation 2 and 4.
All right.
And then Cabal, you could give me Sirach 2 and 15. That better was order.
All right, this Revelation chapter 2, verse 4. Nevertheless, I have somewhat against thee, because thou hast left thy first love.
Yeah, go ahead, read it again.
It says, Revelation chapter 2 and 4. Nevertheless, I have somewhat against thee, because thou hast left thy first love.
And that's the thing. See, this is the thing that when you fall in love with it, you can't fall out of love with it. Like that's it. This got to become the love of your life. All right. Through thick and thin, through ups and downs, headaches, changes, turnarounds, there's no divorce in this, man. All right. There's no, oh, we need a break. We just been together 20 years. We just need a break for a year. No. All right. That ain't how the truth work. Okay. Get used of it. Once you married it, you took it on forever, man. All right. Ain't no pauses in the contract. Ain't no breaks. Ain't no, we need a vacation. We just need time apart. It don't work like that. Continue, brother.
All right. It says, remember therefore from whence thou art fallen, and repent, and do the first works.
Nah, do the first works, because there's something that goes before all. All right. And that's this truth, man. This truth go before all. Is at the top of the list, man. Really, the truth is the only thing on the list. If you write on a paper, you put the truth at the top, you'll be like, I don't really got to fill in the bottom. Like, I don't got to fill in work. I don't got to fill in clean the dog, get groceries. You don't got to fill that in. It's like, with it, like the truth at the top of the paper. You don't got to fill in other things you got to do. That actually comes with waking up in your day-to-day life, man. All right. This truth is on another stratosphere, man. Once it's at the top, everything gonna revolve around it, man. All right. Jay got the truth revolving around everything he's doing, man. What are you doing? Well, I could get back to this later. I could pick back up on this where I left off at. No, man, it ain't gonna work like that. You can't play with the Lord like that. Neither can you play with his word or his men like that, man. All right, the Lord don't like that. All right, it says, keep going, Kyle.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's gonna finish off with that too. It says, or else I will come unto thee quickly, and I will remove thy candlestick out of his place, except thou repent.
Yeah, because the Lord searched the inward part of man's. All right, the Lord is a candle. The Lord is searching the inward parts of you, man. All right, and the Lord will put your candlestick out. You got to think about the man that kindled your fire. All right, it's nothing for him to blow your fire out, man. Man, Cabal did a video. Man may boast today and then beg tomorrow. Jake may know the precepts. I'm getting busy, and then the Lord like, you know what? You gonna beg tomorrow, man. You out of here. All right. So remember the word of the Lord, your first works. The first works is this truth, man. All right. The Genesis, the prototype. All right. This work is first. Ain't no ifs and buts about it. All right. And once you made that decision, you can't fold on it, man. All right. You can't drop the ball on it. You can't look back. Give me that what you got. Bayan, give me Luke 9:62. Give me that what you got, Cabal.
All right, Sirach 2, verse 15. They that fear the Lord will not disobey his word.
Read that again.
Sirach 2 and 15. They that fear the Lord will not disobey his word. And they that love him will keep his ways.
That's plain, man. All right. To be disobedient to the Lord's word is to treat it like a side bitch. All right. Care for it when you won't care for it, when it's convenient for you. And this truth is not convenient for you, Jake. When you feel it want to be. Oh, it's here. It ain't going anywhere. So I might as well try to go and do those things I never got a chance to do. Nah, man. All right. Do the thing that the Lord gave you a chance to do versus trying to do those things that you believe you never had a chance to do. All right. That's just what it is, man. Keep going, brother. Keep going, Cabal.
Verse 16. They that fear the Lord will seek that which is well pleasing unto him.
What's trivia questions, Akim. What's well pleasing to the Lord? Last we checked.
The truth.
The ministry.
Yeah.
The truth.
Doing it well.
The Lord don't care about nothing else, brother. The Lord don't care about relations with women and it. That's y'all thing. Listen, y'all gotta please me. And how do we please the Lord? We're working in the ministry, man. Fulfilling the fruits of the ministry. The Lord don't care about all the other endeavors we have. The Lord like, look, don't mix that up with my business, man. Keep business and pleasure apart from me, bro. All right? I don't care about y'all going to a job. Nah. I'm looking at, is he going to do a lesson? He going to read? He going to get up with a brother? He going to communicate? The Lord looking at the things that's well-pleasing to him. All right, yeah. You going to do what you got to do. You on point for the man. But with me, it's by and by. I get to that. I can put that on the side. I can push this off. You know, the Lord don't like that energy, man. All right.
And they that love him shall be filled with the law.
That's plain. All right. You can't take a break from the law, Jake. What the fuck is that? Or I'm gonna just do 2 years, brother, where I ain't gonna really worry about the law. I won't stress myself out. What? The law becoming stressful to me, man. It's hard for me to live with my family, man. My family like to eat pork and beans, you know. I just trying to, what the fuck? No, man, we can't take breaks from the law. We can't take breaks from the truth. We can't take breaks from loving the Lord. All right. We always at the job and we always on call. All right. So technically we always working. You got it.
Yeah, I wanna somebody get Luke 17 and 17 and 26. Read down 32, and I'm gonna read it in NLT.
Luke 17 and 26, and this is red letters. Yahweh speak. Luke 17:26, and as it was in the days of Noah, so shall it be also in the days of the Son of Man. They did eat, they drank, they married wives, they were given in marriage until the day that Noah entered into the ark, and the flood came and destroyed them all. Likewise, also as it was in the days of Lot, they did eat, they drank, they bought, they sold, they planted, they builded. But the same day that Lot went out of Sodom, it rained fire and brimstone from heaven and destroyed them all. Even thus shall it be in the day when the Son of Man is revealed. In that day, he which shall be upon the housetop and his stuff in the house, let him not come down to take it away. And he that is in the field, let him likewise not return back. Remember Lot's wife.
Yeah, and I'm gonna read it from the NLT. At the same spot, it says Luke 17:26 in NLT. When the Son of Man returns, it will be like it was in Noah's days. It says, though in those days, the people enjoying banquets and parties and weddings, right up until the time Noah entered into his boat, and the flood came and destroyed them all. And the world will be as it was in the days of Lot. People went about their daily business, eating and drinking, buying and selling, forming and building until the morning. Lot left Sodom, the fire and the burning sulfur rained down from the heaven and destroyed them all. All right, it says, yes, it will be business as usual, right up until the day when the Son of Man is revealed. On that day, a person on the deck or is out on the deck of the roof must not go down to the house to pack. A person out in the field must not return home. Remember what happened to Lot's wife. And we already got to be in that mindset because we're in those days. All right, Jake in that festival riding type of spirit, man. All right. You gotta be in that spirit of leaving all things in a moment, man. No, like I said, we say these scriptures, get on the highways and byways, but we can't be no hypocrites about it either, man. You gotta be about this. This ain't no game, man. All right. Go ahead, go ahead, brother.
Yeah, give me Luke 9:6. One of y'all brothers holding a precept?
I still got the Luke.
You got the Luke?
Yeah.
Yeah, come on, give me that.
It's Luke 9:62. And Yahushua said unto him, no man having put his hand to the plow and looking back is fit for the kingdom of the Most High.
You got it, brother.
So again, if you ain't putting the work in, it ain't for you at the end of the day. If you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing at these times where it is available for you to do to the maximum of what you can do it, hey, the kingdom ain't for you. You hear me? Even though we still gonna get the kingdom, but you just gonna be a lesser Jake. You ain't gonna be in that 144. You ain't gonna be up there.
Yeah, you can't be looking back once you made a commitment to this thing, man. All right, you can't. Once you remember Lot's wife, like she wanted to return to Sodom when they was given the opportunity to save their life, she loved that. Amawai, give me Wisdom of Solomon 1:12. We talked about this morning.
And real quick too, Lot's wife remind me of the scene from the Matrix, man. When the guy said, "I know the stake is fake. I know everything, and in the Matrix is fake, but he wanted though. He yearned for it. Even though they was telling him, hey, snap out of it, man. It don't make no sense to go back. He still aborted the mission and went back. Mm-hmm. All right.
It appeased the flesh. Yep. Yeah.
You gotta wake out of that fucking stupor. And they got a lot of people like that, man. Because they missing out. Like, one thing I noticed, a lot of men feel they missing out on the things that pass them up in the world. Damn, I wish I could go to Disney World. Yeah, they say that shit, man. I mean, that's your thing. Whatever you're doing with your family. I mean, do your thing, but I'm not about to go sit up here and have a bucket list. Well, I got a 12-page bucket list. I'm gonna go skydive. I'm gonna go do this. I'm gonna go do that. Man, fuck that. Fuck the list, man. This is about doing this work. Now, this comes first and foremost. All right, before anything, man. Well, go ahead.
Yeah, we got a business that's never closed, man. Somebody gotta always be able to tend to the business, man.
Yeah, what it said, business as usual, man.
Yeah. We got the truth is a business that's never closed. So you gotta have men working the business or laboring in the business round the clock, man. Remember, we the Lord's husbandry. All right. So we gotta be always in the vineyard, man. The Lord can't come by the venue and see the venue all over the place. Man, become slothful when he passes by the venue. It's covered with nettles. All right. Nah, you gotta tend to the vineyard, man. All right. You got your hand on the plow. You gotta plow the vineyard, man. You gotta work in the vineyard. You can't look back and take your hand off the plow, man. You already decided to work in it. Okay. So there's no looking back, man. Once you decided to do this thing, you want to say something, Kayal?
God. And also, shoot, when you picking up that plow and you plowing and you looking back,
Exactly.
directions, fucking up.
Yeah. You gonna kill something.
Yeah.
That machine you plowing is gonna kill somebody. And ultimately, you gonna kill yourself, man.
Kill you.
All right.
Hey, I know y'all brothers remember that video with that guy working in that warehouse, fucking around.
That pallet jack.
Then he got put in the spin cycle, man. Then,
Oh, yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
you don't want to die, man. That's the Lord to
Yeah.
do to you.
But like you say, Jake just won't chase the flesh, man. Jake, like chasing the flesh is like a dog chasing his tail. I had a dog, and he used to chase his tail all the time. It was a girl. She never caught her tail, bro. But she did it every day. And you're like, what are you doing? Like, you're like, hey, stop that. And then she'll do it again. She'll do it again. Look, like, just look at you. You ain't gonna catch your tail, man. All right, like, it's at a point behind you where you can't get to, but it seemed catchable. And that's why the things in the flesh, in the world, they seem what? They seem like they could complete your flesh. Your flesh will never be satisfied. All right. Give me Sirach 14 and 16. One of y'all brothers at the top, Kabal or Bayan.
What verse 14 and
16. That's like with this truth, man. Any little thing we try to get a brain about, any little thought, man, it's gonna run down to the ground like, yeah, I'm gonna just go ahead and do the truth, man. I gotta put too much into it. You gotta take too much away in order to put energy into something. It's too much energy being taken away, man. All right, from what need more of your energy or your time. Go ahead, brother.
Because Sirach 14, verse 16. Give and take and sanctify thy soul, for there is no speaking of dainties in the grave.
There's no pleasures in the grave. Last we checked, the world is the grave. So anything you seek for, all right, in the world, it leads to debt. Look at everything in the world. Everything leads to debt, brother. There's nothing that at the end of it ain't gonna die. Just make a bucket list. Do your bucket list. It's gonna pass away. It's gonna die off, man. Go ahead, Kabal.
Oh, like the elder always say, you climb the burn ladder. End of the day.
That's it.
Yeah, even King Solomon say you catching the wind. You chasing the wind.
Yeah. You chasing the wind. You can't never catch the wind, man. Jake is going after things that where he think gonna please him. If he do get it, he gotta go after it some more. Like, oh, that pleased me for a little. I gotta go. The flesh is never satisfied. That's why it says there's no seeking of deities in the grave. You ain't gonna find pleasures in the grave. The world is a pit. It's the grave. Go ahead, brother.
All right, this Galatians 5:1. It says, stand fast, therefore, in the liberty wherewith Hamashiach hath made us free, and be not entangled again with the yoke of bondage. Like you just said, those things in the world, it brings about death. It literally holds you back in. That's it. It's nothing that pleasure can come out of that.
Yeah, that's a good one. Because Jake and Tank, after Jake done unloosened himself, I just saw my daughter done put her shoestrings they got so many knots in it. I don't even want to attempt to start the unloosening it, bro. It's like, damn, what you got the hose pipe, it got so many twists and turns. You trying to find a way. It's like, bro, once you done twist the hose pipe and set it on there the right way, you pulled it like that. Don't entangle it no more, man. You know you gotta use it again. You gotta constantly use it. All right. Think about your approach to using it. Make things easier for yourself. Jake want the complicated rule with everything. The Lord gave him the layout, the red carpet. I gave you my word. I gave you my wisdom. I gave you that. Jake like, I won't take on the world. I won't take on I want to take on Satan. I want, bro, avoid Satan. The Lord gave us wisdom to avoid Satan, not to invite him in. All right, Jake, understand that.
Yeah.
You have wisdom to protect and shield yourself from Satan, not to battle against him. All right. Now, yeah, the Lord gonna throw battles against you, but you don't just use wisdom and say, you know what? Yeah, I'm about to go take on Satan. Satan run the world, bro. All right, the Lord got him in control of the world. You know, and that's the adversary against the Most High. So when you go in the world, you pretty much become an adversary of the Most High.
Hey, that's
All
why Solomon said this right here, Ecclesiastes 2:1. I say in my heart,
Yep.
Go to now, I will prove thee what mirth, therefore enjoy pleasure, and behold, this is also vanity.
Yeah, it's in vanity, man. So all the pleasures and mirth and the things we believe gonna get us off, all right, or that we just have to accomplish for some strange reason. I just gotta get this done. And once you get it done, then what? All right, well, I'm ready to finish the thing that I need to get done. You took time away from what has to be done for something you want to be done. We'll see how that's gonna end up. Go ahead, Cabal.
That's why, you know, we always talk about this. That's why when you brothers first came around, y'all were like, man, it's like this brother don't like nothing. But after a while through experience and the truth, you find it all is vanity, it's all bullshit. The women, the partying, drinking, it's really bullshit, bro. It's the same old rerun. But you learn to not give a damn about it, man. Like it's certain times you get to you just want to be by, not in that bad way, but you just want to be alone, man. You know, your peace might be around the brothers. Your peace may just be in a dark room. You do yourself, all right, gathering your thoughts, man. When you always constantly running that rat race, running behind these pleasures, you'll never have, your mind ain't never settled on nothing, man, but those pleasures.
Yeah.
Overwhelm you. You become those pleasures, man. Go ahead, Doc.
Yeah, you run so far after the pleasures are till you don't realize you have ran yourself clean out the truth, huh?
Oh yeah.
You done ran. Sometimes you could run so far and so fast till when you look back, how far and fast you ran from is too far to get back to.
Yep.
Like you done like.
Because this truth is like a compass. It's like with a compass is a straight line that you're supposed to go. All right, that's why they got the black arrow and they got the red arrow. You're supposed to follow that arrow in a straight line of the direction you want to go. Now, a person that have lost their compass or lost their way, what happens? Like this,
They don't know it.
Oh, y'all say you look back at the map, you miles away from where you supposed to be, man. And that's what you become.
And you keep going. Yeah, you keep going. You be like, I went too far to go back, so I'm gonna go further than from where I was. Like you don't stay right there in neutral. You be like, well, I didn't, you know, and that's how Jake felt. I didn't did all this. The Lord ain't gonna accept me anyways. But what about when you did all the things before? All right, you got into your first love. The Lord accepted you. All right, you just want to fulfill the pleasures. Go ahead. Why you want to say something?
Yeah, they call it the point of no return.
Yeah.
The distance you already went is further than if you just keep going. And that's what the Lord said, you know, I'd rather you just be cold than lukewarm because you're just in the world anyway.
Right. You got that wisdom of Solomon 1:12, right?
Gone.
That's on time right there. Bring that out. Swing that out.
Gone. This wisdom of Solomon chapter 1, verse 12. Seek not death in the era of your life, and pull not upon yourselves destruction with the works of your hands.
Right. So you could seek. To seek means to go after diligently. So there's a way or something that's you believe is of a significance to you that's more significant than the thing that actually, you know, than what it actually is. And then you'll seek after that. All right. And then you're gonna pull destruction to your hand. Like you say, once you reach the point of no return, you can't return. All right. You like, hey, I'm gonna give up on that. Like I'm too far. It says when, go ahead.
I want to say something to add to you. Because why? When you out there in the wild, you got that compass, you got a direction you need to go. What you fighting against? Darkness. So, you know, the nighttime, basically. So if you go and try to go and redirect your steps, shit, you done lost a lot of time. You losing time. We're against time right now, man. All right? And you can't go back. You basically stuck in your way.
Yeah.
You go back, you lost the time that you would have kept going forward in your book. It just all others start playing against you, man.
Yeah. Jake, even in this thing, our friend, like if our friend go too far, brother, you know, we gotta let him go. Like it's a point where a brother can cross in this truth to where you like, he ain't in the truth no more, man. All right. Like his thoughts have escaped him. He have went too far. All right. Like he gone. Matter of fact, get Sirach 27. Start at 17. Y'all.
Hey, get the other one too. I can't remember. And Sirach left.
You become a liar. It's around 15 and 8, all right?
Yeah, 15.
Yeah. Yeah.
Real
you
shit.
go too far, man. And that's what you do with this truth, man. Your plans carry you out too far, man. All right. You know? Go ahead, Art.
It's Sirach 27 and 17. Love thy friend and be faithful unto him, but if thou betrayest his secrets, follow no more after him.
Right. Secrets go down a multitude of things. This truth is a secret. All right. Jacob compromised this secret too. All right. Now that goes down into an actual secret you have with a brother or whatnot. But your brother, we also share secrets that we walk in this truth together. All right. We have built with each other. We build a rapport, a brotherhood. Right. We built we walking in our first love together, man. All right. That's a secret. Because everybody don't know what we doing. All right. We understand what we doing. Go ahead, brother.
It says, for as a man hath destroyed his enemy, so hast thou lost the love of thy neighbor. Right.
So our brothers, we'll lose the love of our brothers, man. All right. The same way we lose, well, you don't lose respect of an enemy, but the way you destroy the enemy. Go ahead, brother.
As one that letteth a bird go out of his hand, so hast thou let thy neighbor go, and shalt not get him again.
Right. So this truth, and you can liken this into a man that go after something outside of the secret of the Most High, man. You can liken this. Now, it's talking about an actual secret that you're supposed to keep and have. But I'm using this as a analogy to show how far it goes once, you know, once you done went so far, all right, you can't come back from it, man. Go ahead, bro.
All right. Follow after him no more, for he is so far.
Nuh-uh. Read it again.
Oh.
You read it wrong.
Oh, it says, follow after him no more. We gotta grab it.
All right. It says, follow after him no more, for he is too far off. He is as a roe escape out of a snare. So you can have a brother that get too far off, man. All right. What he doing? It don't got to just be with a secret. It could just be going too far with tempting the Lord. He just went too far in the truth, doing something he ain't supposed to be doing. We can't follow after you no more. You done went too, you like a rope escaped out of a snare. You like a deer getting out of a snare, fucking did it. Hopping around, going everywhere, man. You know? So you have to understand that you can go too far in this truth, man. There's a measuring stick that you should be always examining yourself with, knowing what you're giving into your life and knowing that it's evil for it. All right. It's pulling you away from the truth instead of making you stronger. But go ahead with what you got.
If I could say real quick, Kayak, man, these probably some words that you mentioned before that always stuck with me, bro. And it was like you were saying that the truth needs to be that, it needs to be that core. Everything needs to be built around the truth, not the truth built around what you doing.
Yeah.
It'll never work.
It ain't gonna never work because you gotta fit the truth into the things you're doing. The truth not made to fit in, it's made to fit out. All right, like, so that's why it says in what that's Proverbs 27, prepare thy work without, then build thy house, man. All right, like we gotta know where to set. We gotta set a pedestal. All right, and then and that's where there's no tip in the scale, man. All right, you can't set a destination, then move the goal. You know, that's what Jake tried to do when arguing his points in football. We use this analogy. Jake tried to move the goalpost. Brother, the goalpost is where it's at, man. You can't move it over here so you could get a better kick, man. All right, it's where it's at. You can't move it closer. You can't move it back. You're trying to justify your argument by moving the goalpost around. The goalpost can't move, man. In other words, you got to call it what it is. You got to live it for what it is, man. All right? But go, Cabal, get Luke 8:15.
All right, it's Luke 8, verse 15. But that on a good ground are they. Oh, but that on the good ground of they are they which in an honest and good heart, having heard the word, keep it and bring forth fruit with patience.
Right. So when we heard his word with a good heart, all right, that good ground, which we was planted on and rooted in, all right, we have heard the word, kept it, and bring forth fruit with patience, with suffering, you know, because we know a long journey, we got to know that it's going to rain, the sun going to come out, it's going to be muddy, right? It's going to be different obstacles we're going to have to face on the journey. Just look at the book of Eli. He was going on all kinds. He had to kill people on the journey, but what he kept in mind, just go. It was not east, or what he kept saying, go. West. I gotta go eat. West.
Yeah.
Salaki. Yeah. He knew that he kept it like this way. I'm going. I can't go north, south. No. I gotta go west, man. All right, and we have the word. We know where to go. We gotta go towards righteousness. It says, in thy patience possess ye your souls, man, and your suffering. All right, cause we're in the flesh, so we'll get the ideas of, man, cause you know this truth takes up a lot of your time. So like you say, you'll get a thought. We're in the flesh, like Jake might say, man, I need to finish college. And then think about it and say, man, what the fuck am I thinking about, man? All right, this is these things, because we're regular people. You can't say, oh, I never get these thoughts. I never. Yes, we do. But we be like, well, fuck out. How I'm going to do the truth and finish college? How I'm going to go start a business when America is closed? You see how these plans start to be like, they become a blur, like to you, like, that shit ain't gonna work. They got a war going on in Ukraine. Like, how the fuck I'm gonna get shit from overseas? China, we owe China $30-something million. Like, how I'm gonna buy my supplies overseas when we can't transport? You gotta start thinking about all this, man. Oh, I'm gonna get a business. I'm about to make this money. I'm about to do this. How I'm gonna pay my employees, all right, if they gotta put a Karag man, man, to get the money on them? The businesses of the people that I get my money from gonna tell me I gotta get a Karag man to get my money to pay my employees. Jake, you ever thought about that? So we don't have no other plans. Go ahead, Kabal. Got it, brother.
Yeah, I was gonna say too, like, man, apparently, hey, as we can see, our lives about to be over. According
Yeah.
to Babylon, man.
Yeah.
And like, yeah, then like me, I want to listen to, hey man, Yahweh Shai about to wait for his kingdom to be established so you can fulfill all your wants in the world.
Yeah.
Come on,
Yeah,
man.
like Amawar said in the lesson. He say, you think Yahweh Shah about to wait he waited 2,000 years. You think he won't wait more? Like, what are y'all thinking about? Hold on, Lord. I just gotta go. Man, go out about to say some shit. But go ahead, bro.
You gonna cop that? Let him cop that Bentley that he always wanted right quick. Then I'm gonna come down and do this. Like, give him time, money to do that.
Give me Luke 28. Y'all, Luke 28, Luke 11 and 28. My bad.
I got one for you too.
Yeah, we gonna wind it down. I got one more that I had on my list. I won't get. One of y'all brothers could get it. Get 1 John 2 and 19. And go ahead.
Just real quick to back up what you were saying earlier about Jake entertaining Satan, and instead of running from Satan, like this, like you say all the time, the world is stronger than us, man. We have the wisdom to avoid these things, not to challenge it. Like, look, I know the precepts, I could take on Satan. Like, nah, man. This James chapter 4, verse 7, it says, submit yourselves therefore to Yahweh, resist the devil, and he will flee from you. Draw nigh to Yahweh, and he will draw nigh to you. Cleanse your hands, ye sinners, and purify your hearts, ye double-minded.
It say resist the devil. Did that say go take the devil on, brother? Bro, resist the devil. In the whole world, everything that's in the world is the devil. Like the football dude, Bobby Boucher. Yeah. Football is the devil. The going swimming is the devil. But she was right. Brother, she was right about that.
If you're trying to fulfill the flesh,
yeah.
Yep.
You're trying to but what Jake doing in the world? Fulfilling the flesh, huh? Because they that's in the spirit walk after the spirit. So, brother, it's really no way to spin that. Jake could be like, oh, I'm just chilling. You chilling in Satan kingdom. Jake, it's nothing you can say. I ain't really done. I'm just chilling. I just go out there and be chilling, bro. Well, the world, guess what? When you're in the world will bring the world to you if you ain't going to it. You know what? I'm gonna just chill in the world, but I ain't gonna do nothing in it. Well, the world gonna come to you, man.
Yeah. That's why it says purify your hearts, ye double-minded. Because if you got a plan A and a plan B, and your plan B is basically if plan A fails, that means you don't really believe. Ain't no if the Lord's prophecies fail. Ain't no what if Yahweh Shai don't come back? What if America continues forever? That's insane, man.
The Lord, right?
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, brother. Go ahead with the that precept.
This is 1 John 2 and 19.
Wait, one of y'all brothers had something else. Y'all had one of y'all holding something else first, right?
You got something in Luke?
Yeah, you had Luke 11:28.
Yeah.
You want that first?
Yeah.
Okay, come on. It's Luke 11:28.
No. You can say that last, y'all. Bring out the 1 John first.
This 1 John 2 and 19. They went out from us, but they were not of us. For if they had been of us, they would no doubt have continued with us.
Start at 15. Just start at 15 and come down.
This is 1 John 2 and 15. It says, love not the world, neither the things that are in the world. If any man love the world, the love of the Father is not in him. Right.
So when we think of the world, we just think of everything that's anti-Messiah, anti-Yahweh. It's just against it. Because when you get to James 4:4, the Lord like, look, I'm at enmity with the world. He didn't say, oh, I'm at enmity with 85% of the things, 15% I'm okay. You could chill around. No, he said the world. So everything that consists and make up of the world, the Lord at enmity with it. All right. The Lord like, look, I gave that into the hands of Satan. You playing with fire, my man. All right. Go ahead. Come up. You want to say something?
I would say we go into that word love. It means to entertain as well.
Yeah. And entertain means to be distracted.
Yep.
All right. It pulls you from things. It pulls the mind. It pulls the mind. The thing you on, it pulls the mind from where it should be to what it want, to what it shouldn't be on. Because when you leave, if you leave something that where you should be, all right, and end up where you wanted to be, that's when they be like, oh, that was a mistake. He wasn't supposed to be there. That wasn't supposed to be like that. All right, because you weren't where you should have been, man. All right, and there ain't no coincidence in nothing. Go ahead, bro.
Verse 16, it says, for all that is in the world, the lust of the flesh and the lust of the eyes and the pride of life is not of the Father, but is of the world.
Yeah, desires of the flesh, man. All right, desires of the flesh, like all that is in the world. Well, wait a minute. The Lord was like, nah, just going on a picnic. What? No, all that is in the world, man. All right. You know, ain't nothing wrong with going on a picnic, but y'all know what I'm saying, man. All right. You can't. Like, go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
You got, verse 17, and the world passeth away, and the lust thereof, but he that doeth the will of the Most High abideth forever.
Right. So whatever you locked into with the world is gonna pass away, as I said earlier. Seek not death in the era of your life, man. All right, and put not on your hands the works of destruction. You know, it's easy to kill yourself. All right, it's not hard for us no more, but it's hard to stay alive. All right, but it's easy to just go kill yourself, man. And Jake always go do it. Go ahead, brother.
Verse 18, little children, it is the last time, and as ye have heard that Antichrist shall come, even now are there many antichrists, whereby we know that it is the last time.
Right, even in the last days, anti mean against the Mashiach Yahushai. But why is this under what the Lord just said? Because you can make yourself of the Antichrist, man, by going back into the world. All right, you're going to become against God. The world is against the Lord. So if you put yourself and place yourself in the world, you're going to become as the world. If you as the world, you're an enemy of the Most High, man. Go ahead, bro.
19, they went out from us, but they were not of us. For if they had been of us, they would no doubt have continued with us.
Right, so the men that was in this thing having a plan B, all right, you went out from us, you wasn't with us, man. Even when you was with us, your mind was in the world. Your mind was thinking about fulfilling the flesh or doing different things, man. You ain't want to continue with us. Then once the Lord cut all them avenues of that quest of your mind off, it was like, oh, I need to be in this thing. No, man. All right, nah, that ain't the way it works. You don't leave your first love. Don't compromise that, man. All right, because you will never be looked at the same, man, in the eyes of the Lord, man. All right, you'll be compromised amongst the men that need to have trust in you, man. Okay, remember your trust. Remember your love. Remember where your heart is at. Remember where your glory, all right, your immortality, your dominion is at, man. All right, we don't want to compromise that 1 second. I know I don't. And I know you brothers should bear like mine. I don't want to be compromised in that not 1 second of the Lord. All right, with the Lord. But go ahead, bro.
It says, but they went out that they might be made manifest that they were not all of us.
Right. So you going to make it as if like, hey, man, I ain't with that, man. All right. Like I was with it. I ain't with it no more, man. All right. I gotta go get this bag. And whatever else come with the world. We all know. Everybody's privy to know what Jake is doing in the fucking world because it's on Front Street. Nothing is hitting is all out there, man. So if you want Jake again, if you want your plan B to be your plan A, then have at it, man. All right. And that's why plans get executed really, we don't have a plan. This is all or nothing. A plan is something you can plan out. We can't plan out, you know, our ending and all that with the truth. We got faith. Faith is our plan. All right. At the end of the day, faith in Yahweh while Yahweh shine. All right. And that should end up good for you, man. All right. But that's all I had, bro. That's all I had. If you had anything else to say or any last words?
No, that's it.
Hey, that's it, man. All right. Our plan B, C, D, and E is our plan A, man. We're going to trust in the word, try to keep the word, and keep doing this work, man. And we're going to always remember our first love. All right. We ain't going to cheat our first love or treat it like a side bitch. Abba Ratazah, he keep us with the spirit to endure. So Abba Ratazah was edifying, man. And with that, we want to give infinite honors and prayers to Yahweh. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and salutation to the Akim that's pushing the truth and sincerity. And to the next time, we're going to say Shalom.
Shabbat shalom.
Shabbat shalom.